corporations and how we combat cronyism in politics.
Thank you.
It's a very good question, Charlotte. Why it's such a good question? You know, I've said for a long time, the biggest divide we have politically, it's not between Republicans and Democrats. It's between career politicians in Washington, in both parties, and the American people. Last year I wrote a book called The Time for Freedom, where I talked quite a bit about what I call the Washington cartel. The career politicians, and they get in bed with the lobbyists and somebody else, and they grow and grow and grow. And that's how you get a 19
They had somebody else write it.
In order to stop it, we've got to have a leader who is accountable to the American people and willing to take on the cronyism and corporate welfare as a waste. Now, you guys may have noticed, every candidate in the Republican primary, when he stands up in front of you, says, I will take on Washington. That's what you say.
What do you want that with?
Well, the natural follow-up question to that is, okay, when have you ever taken on Washington? When have you stood up not just to Democrats, but to leaders in your own party? Because when you do that, you get slammed by Democrats, you get slammed by the media, you get slammed by Republicans. And let me give you a very specific and immediate example. This last week in Iowa, I am the only major candidate who came out directly against the ethanol ban. Doing that was suicide. Coming out against the ethanol mandate in Iowa was like coming up here and coming out against the New England Patriots. Which I'm not doing, by the way. Okay, someone just got that on a tape. Bravo, East.
Unfortunately, it didn't work out.
My two leading opponents, who finished second and third in Iowa, both blasted me over and over and over again for opposing the ethanol mandate. Both of them told the people of Iowa, hey, we're good with this. We want to continue the cronyism. We want to continue the corporate welfare. We'll even expand it. And what happened in addition to that? The price of not coming out against the corporate welfare. The governor of Iowa publicly opposed me, a Republican. Ask the men and women of Iowa, vote for anybody but Cruz. Any one of the rest of these is great. Don't vote for Cruz. Not only that,
all of a sudden,
the governor's son
2 years later,
is a lobbyist for the ethanol industry, who spent millions of dollars running at false attack ads on this issue. You want to know why no one stands up to cronyism? That's a great illustration. When you stand up to it, you get millions of dollars of attack ads against you. You get attacked by Democrats and Republicans. And yet I want to commend the men and women of Iowa that in the face of all of that, they stood up and said, you know what is more important? Principle, our children, our grandchildren, and the future of this country. So the way to take on cronyism, you've got to ask, who's demonstrating that they will take on the corporate welfare, that they will say, we need to have a level playing field with no favoritism, no subsidies, no mandates for anybody, a fair and level playing field. If you're willing to take on the DC cartel, they will fight back. And the only way to do it is the way this campaign is done. With the grassroots. You think about it, the last time we beat the cronyism and the cartel was 1980 with the Reagan Revolution. And the Reagan Revolution, likewise, Washington despised him. And yet, the American people rose up and turned this country around. That's how we do it, is we have leaders who understand they're not accountable to the party bosses, they're not accountable to the lobbyists, they're not accountable to the special interests, they are accountable to the men and women who elected them to the people, and I give you my word as president, you are the special interest to whom I will be accountable.